Mostly we all love to travel, right? What if you are one among them who chose to land in any of these airports? The probability of getting killed would be increased up to 70%. These airports are dangerous to land as it lacks long runways, paved runways, general sanity, and fair weather. If one wants to experience a positive adventure over these routes, then challenge yourselves to move forward to land on any of these airports. In this video, we listed top 10 extremely dangerous airports in the world. May raise adrenaline as you move down the list. But before we start this video, just hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for more upcoming videos. Let's start our video from the number 10. Kangan Airport, São Paulo, Brazil. Kangan Airport is considered one of the most dangerous airports in the world. It is one of the 4 commercial airports in Brazil. Further, the name of the airport was named from the descendants of Lucas Antonio Monteiro de Barros, Kangan do Campo. Additionally, the airport is known to have one of the best modern architecture. The aerial view of the Kangan Airport and the merging of the city can itself haunt and give more of a negative sign of accidents. Furthermore, Kangan Airport has records of several fatal accidents since 1943. Finally, it is awkward for planes to land and take off during the rainy season due to slippery conditions on the runway. Number 9. Toncontín International Airport, Honduras. Toncontín International Airport is one of the most renowned airports for being dangerous. It is in the center of Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Additionally, the airport features both the civil and military. While considering them in terms of being the most extreme airports, this airport grabs the second spot. Further, the normal landings are itself considered very lethal. They can be incredibly impossible to land during harsh weather conditions. The airport is surrounded by valleys and mountains. It has experienced several fatal accidents, including the 2008 crash that killed 5 passengers. There is only one way in and one way out for the planes, making it most difficult for navigation. Number 8. Madeira Airport, Santa Catarina, Santa. Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport, Madeira, commonly known as Madeira Airport, or Funchal Airport, or St. Catherine Airport, is an international airport in the civil parish of Santa Cruz in the Portuguese archipelago and autonomous region of Madeira. Madeira Airport is located near the city of Funchal on the Portuguese island of Madeira. However, even after the construction of the runway extension, this airport is known for being one of the most dangerous in the world. It is sandwiched between high mountains and ocean, which happens to be tricky even for experienced pilots. With almost impossible landing conditions in Madeira during the initial days, the runway was further extended to 2,781 meters. Number 7. Barra Airport, Scotland. Can you just imagine this airport's runway resides right next to the sea on the seashore? Barra Airport is a short runway airport situated in the wide shallow bay of Traymore at the northern tip of the island of Barra in the Outer Hebrides, Scotland. The airport is unique, being the only one in the world where scheduled flights use a tidal beach as the runway. Dangerously built, the runway depends on the tidal effect of the sea. As well, the flights are scheduled based on the tidal effects too. Very unique in terms of design and construction, the airport is operated by Highlands and Islands Airport Limited. During the high tidal timeframe, the runway tends to stay underwater until the tides are back to low. The airport remains closed at night as the weather goes extremely bad. Finally, the aerodrome has not finalized its license for usages at night. Number 6. Juancho Irazuwan Airport, Saba Island, Netherlands. Located on the Dutch Caribbean island of Saba, the landing strip at the Juancho Irazuwan Airport stretches for a mere 400 meters or 1,312 feet, making it just a bit longer than a typical aircraft carrier before steep cliffs on either end threaten to plunge an unsuspecting pilot into the water. That's also assuming the aircraft doesn't run into the high hills flanking one side. The landing strip is closed to jets, so to experience it you'll have to hop aboard a smaller aircraft like the BN2 Islander of the Twin Otter. The only airline that flies regularly scheduled trips is Winair. It's a short 12-minute flight from the island of St. Martin or a 90-minute boat ride. Named after former Aruban minister Juancho Irazuwan, the airport began operating in September 1963. Additionally, it resembles a complete cliff immediately after the runway. A slight mistake by the pilot either during takeoff or landing may take the aircraft directly into the sea. Number 5. Courchevel Airport, France. Courchevel Altiport is an altiport serving Courchevel, a ski resort in the French Alps. The airfield has a very short runway of only 537 meters with a gradient of 18.6%. There is no go-around procedure for landings at Courchevel due to the surrounding mountainous terrain. Chambéry is the nearest airport to Courchevel with a transfer time of 1 hour and 30 minutes. Private transfers run from Chambéry Airport to Courchevel throughout the season. There is no go-around procedure for landings at Courchevel due to the surrounding mountainous terrain. The airfield primarily sees use by smaller fixed-wing aircraft such as the Cessna 208 Caravan, as well as helicopters. Number 4. Gibraltar International Airport between Morocco and Spain. Gibraltar International Airport, or North Front Airport, is the civilian airport that serves the British Overseas Territory of Gibraltar. The runway is owned by the Ministry of Defence for use by the Royal Air Force as RAF Gibraltar. Civilian operators use the civilian-operated terminal. The Gibraltar Airport, sometimes called North Front Airport, is considered the most dangerous airport in Europe. The airport has a single asphalt runway of length 1.8 kilometers. The runway intersects the Winston Churchill Avenue road extending to the Spanish border. The traffic on the road is closed during every takeoff and landing on the runway. One of the scarier aspects of this airport is that a busy street, Winston Churchill Avenue, intersects the runway. Because of this, when a plane lands or takes off, the road has to be closed. Number 3. Ice Runway Antarctica. The ice runway is the principal runway for the U.S. Antarctic program during the summer Antarctic field season due to its proximity to McMurdo Station. The other two runways in the area are the snow runway at Williams Field and the compacted snow runway at Phoenix Airfield, which replaced Pegasus Field in 2017. Even giant planes are capable of landing at ice runway, since there is no shortage of landing space. But unfortunately, a Lockheed EC-121 Morning Star crash landed, which caused drastic bruises for both the pilots on board. However, the plane could not be recovered since the ice bed melted gradually after the crash landing. Finally, landing a supersized plane wouldn't be a problem as they are directed to the Pegasus Field. Number 2. Princess Juliana International Airport, St. Martin. Princess Juliana International Airport is the main airport on the Caribbean island of St. Martin. The airport is located on the Dutch side of the island, in the country of St. Martin. In a year, the airport handled 1,829,543 passengers and around 60,000 aircraft movements. Princess Juliana International Airport is regarded as one of the busiest airports in the Caribbean. The extremely short runway of 7,152 feet is right next to a beach, causing the planes to fly just between 10 and 15 meters over the heads of the tourists wandering around the beach. Additionally, the risk of getting killed increases much more due to jet blasts against them from the aircraft. Number 1. TenzingHillary Airport, Nepal. TenzingHillary Airport is named after Tenzing Norgay and Sir Edmund Hillary, first people to reach the peak of Mount Everest. The airport is preceded by high terrains with one end of the runway resembling the suicide drop point. Further, the airport has witnessed several accidents due to the high-velocity wind and extreme cloud cover. With an extremely short runway of just 460 meters located at a height of 2,900 meters, the TenzingHillary stands to be the most dangerous airport of all time. Do you ever want to travel using any airport listed on over video? Just use the comment box and share your experience with us. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more upcoming videos. You can also watch more amazing videos on our channel here.